Hey, I'm ZHAOS. Welcome to another one of my videos. Long time since I uploaded, but I'm back with another dubstep FLP. I've been working a lot recently on my mixing, mastering, trying to make that even better. And I think this project showcases it pretty well. Anyways, I don't want to bore you too much, so let's get right into the track.
For the first time, the world of sound is governed by exact numbers. Well, it's clear that it must begin from two experiences on which our visual world is based. The computer technology, higher performance and faster and more reliable. There isn't any real need to change things just for the sake of changing. For example, these patterns represent
the first musical instrument.
And now we have constructed
the driving bass line.
And then I gotta keep bringing that cash. I'm getting that cash. And then I gotta keep bringing that cash. I'm getting that cash. And then I gotta keep bringing that cash. I'm getting that cash. And then I gotta keep bringing that cash. I'ma keep bringing it. Bringing that cash. I'm getting that cash. And then I gotta keep bringing that cash. I'm getting that cash. And then I gotta keep bringing that cash. I'm getting that cash. And then I gotta keep bringing that. Make it go, make it.
Right on time.
So yeah, that was oops, that was alright. Let's go through some things. So, first drop, basses, I guess. I tried to make these basses really kind of like old dubstep, but then with a new sound to it, just really clear, pretty crunchy, loud, basically. So, just sounds like this. Right? So this bass looks like this. I'll show you it. It's nothing insane going on, I don't think. Just a lot of playfulness with the frequency modulation and playing with the octaves. This song was kind of made by experimenting. I didn't really go in with a plan. So if I were to like pitch this up back to normal, it would sound completely different. But as you go lower, sound gets more, I don't know what to call it. Changed a lot. I can't explain why, but it does. You see? Anyway, second part. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this one definitely Getter influenced. Getter used to make a lot of these basses, so I don't think I think he did it differently with two basic shapes, but either way the sound sounds very similar. Okay, anyway, that's enough of that. I think I don't know, the first drop spaces aren't that exciting, but all the other stuff that's going on the synths, right? That's standard. I think I just used Serum for that, yeah. Oh, this is cool. And then I modulated that with the fast LP. What else? Cut off. I think this is also it. So I like that. I think that sounds pretty cool. It's just a very simple patch. But in the post-processing, if I go into that, there's actually quite a lot going on. OTT, compressor, OTT again, Pro Q. I love using this. I've been using this a lot lately after I've seen a SKRILLEX FLP. Sorry, Ableton project. And he's using a lot of Pro Q and Pro L. Without. Right? LP low passing just to make it without it. So make it smoother. There's a phaser on it, which is also pretty cool. It makes it wider, stereo wise, which I also have started doing quite a bit because I find it sounds pretty cool. I don't know how well it's gonna sound through YouTube, but and then a Pro L. That's just to bring up the volume, but I'm not using it as a limiter. I'm using it as a compressor. Attack is very low, release is very high, and the gain is pumped up. Style is aggressive. That's usually my go-to if I want to get a really loud sound and still preserve the dynamics. If I use a lot of, Camel Crushers or other compressors, then it just gets it's loud as hell, but doesn't sound very dynamic. I find that using Pro L as a compressor actually is a very cool thing to do. You should try it out. Makes it a lot louder. Anyway, alright, let's move on. Okay, I'll go through these vocal things because this was fun to do. I'll play the original without post on it. Ooh, 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 ooh. So that's that, right? With all these things, this is okay, distortion. I put the dry wet knob just a little bit above halfway because I didn't want this crazy sound that sounds like this, right? And then the phaser for stereo width, but it's also sweeping, and that adds kind of like a vowel effect to the sound. I don't know how else to describe it, but this pretty much makes the chops than just a simple Pro Q, Pro L to bring it up again, and a limiter, hard limiter. All these knobs turned down, gain pushed up, make it louder. Oh no. Okay, so I'll turn off post. Sounds like this. And with it on, so I like that. I thought that was cool. Anyway, breakdown, Cashmere, and I just pitched it up on some parts. Pretty standard. Same here, pitched it up. What else did I do? Oh yeah, wait, I'm gonna explain something. There's a few parts like this, for example. where I had to freeze it, the synth. I think I deleted the clip, but my CPU actually died. I'll tell you, people who said I have a god tier CPU, the synth killed it. Also, I'm on a MacBook now, so I don't know. But anyway, um, oh, okay. So second drop is why I put Skrillex in the title. So I don't know. I love Fuji Opener. Definitely big influence on this drop. Um, but a lot of this drop is actually just the mix down. And once again, I had to freeze the tracks over here because with all the post processing plugins running on the patterns at one time, I wouldn't be able to actually play this project file without it just freezing. So I had to freeze it. So this is just literally, I don't know if there's anything here, but yeah, okay, so this is disabled. I can delete this. This is disabled. This is disabled. Literally, it's useless. But there is a Pro L pushing the volume up. Although it's not really pushing it that much up, but I found that it sounded a little bit more soft, if that makes any sense. A lot of these patches were just made from this, and then I just kept working on it. Sped up the LFO. Right? Very cool. The drum pattern. Moomba, fast Moomba, I guess. That's pretty much all that's going on this drop. It's a really simple, there's not too much going on, but that's why I like it, because I brought it out in post processing. I made it very loud, and the bass is slapping. Yeah. The bass is, I spent a lot of time trying to actually EQ this properly. So, I got this, completely removed the low end. This is just kind of making it knock a little bit more and resonate in different frequencies. There's a compressor there with distortion. That completely changes the sound. Yeah, next Pro Q. It's also knocking off the low end again, even though there's not much left. A little dip, that's dynamic EQing, that's dynamic EQing, that's dynamic EQing. And then this is doing this. I know this is probably useless to show, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, a Pro out. That's just making it knock just a little bit more. So without post. Ooh, quiet. With. So that's cool. Also, I used the kick. Yeah, this is cool. A kick, but I made it into like a snare, kind of, by using a phaser. So I've been playing around with the Serum Effects phaser a lot. You can make a lot of really cool sounds with it. I'll make another video on it because I use it more on a different project. But this is what it's doing. If you change the frequency, you can pretty much tune it to any frequency you'd want. And that's good for making that really like punchy snare backing that snares don't usually have. Right? Oh god. Oh, also, let me show you something. You can make a bell just by using the phaser by going like this. Feed all the way up, or maybe 99%, and then yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. I would not have found that out if I didn't just sit and mess around with stuff I shouldn't be messing around with. Now I've completely messed this up. I will fix it later. I'll go in with the post-processing of the main basses really quick, just to show you. Alright, this is, I gave up on this. I think it actually sounds better without. I don't know why I kept that in there. There's a phaser on it. Pro Q. I just went in and kind of listened to the frequencies that hurt my ears, put dynamic reduction on it, and then you can push it up louder without it sounding like annoying. There's an OTT on it. 2 compressors because I wanted it loud. Another Pro Q. Wait, what? Yeah, sometimes I just add a lot for no reason. Limiter. And another Pro L. These two are just to bring out loudness. Yeah, and the whole track is very loud too. But weirdly enough, the loudest part is the build up. Watch. No, this part. Isn't that funny? I found that pretty stupid. Anyways, thanks for watching. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna upload a new song soon. Anyways, as always, follow me on SoundCloud. Follow me on YouTube, or subscribe, I guess. And I'll answer some questions in the comments if there's something you want to know. I kind of did this pretty quickly. So, take care. New music soon. Alright, peace out. This is the original? Look at that.